From the weather team you can trust, here's Chief Meteorologist Eric Snyder.
Back to quiet again tonight. Yeah, we got quite the range in temperatures here. Closer to the lake, we've got numbers in the 40s and the 50s. Off to our south, numbers in the 60s. But everybody is universally dry. For now, I have a feeling that's going to be changing. This is still quite an active forecast as we move forward, and that's going to be a morning thing, maybe again tomorrow evening, and then again for these next few days. Current temperatures at this hour, 60s down here, more 50s and immediate lakeshore 40s up here. This is not exactly the world's most unstable air mass, and that's a really good thing. We don't necessarily want that. I don't want 6 a.m. to roll around here, and we've got a whole bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings that are lighting up our cell phones. That would have been a thing if it wasn't coming through, I think, at 6 o'clock in the morning, but it is. Satellite and radar, we had the biggest night so far this year last night in terms of bird migration. An estimated over 200 million birds were in the air. I think there's going to be more overnight tonight. There were times last year, by the way, that we had over a billion with a B. So we still have a long ways to go with these numbers continuing to pick up. To our west, oh, they've had a day across the western Great Lakes. Supercells initially firing this afternoon into the evening. What often happens is, like popcorn, these supercells start popping up. And then there's more of them, and then they grow, and then they start to merge into a more organized line. So instead of these individual teeny tiny storms, you get one bigger line that tends to evolve into more of a damaging wind threat, of which this has done. These are all the severe weather reports over the course of the last 12 hours. So many, in fact, we have tornado reports that are just buried in here from all the other wind and hail. Had a fair amount of reports across the other Great Lakes areas and into New England. And wouldn't you know it, here in our little slice of heaven of western New York, we did not have a single report of any kind of severe weather. And my goal tomorrow is to keep it that way. Our in-house model is not aggressive with that complex of storms to our west. Do I think it's going to look this benign? No, I don't. But I also don't think this is going to be anywhere close to what it looks like right now. What I think is going to happen sometime 5, 6, 7 a.m. is we could get a line of gusty downpours, maybe with some thunder and lightning. I doubt they are going to end up being severe. I doubt tomorrow afternoon is any different than today. Get to enjoy some partial sunshine. Highs are back into the 70s. These spots are probably knocking on the door of 80 degrees again. And then we have another round of convection coming in into the evening. Now that one we're probably going to have to pay more attention to. If that timing is right, it remains a big if. This is more of a tomorrow affair that we watch. 8 p.m. it will be a bit more unstable. Additional waves of energy going into Thursday before we get a step back in terms of cooler air into Friday, and one more leap forward with warmth into the start of the weekend. Rainfall estimates out of this moving forward. Every time I show you this map, it will be dramatically different. That's how uncertain this is with these multiple complexes of storms. Every single one predicates how the next one is going to go. So the models have more and more error the farther out in time we go. I don't have any uncertainty about this. I think it's going to get cold again into Sunday and early next week. What is cold in mid-April? Some overnights that drop below freezing. Don't plant anything in the ground, but don't panic here. There's no snowstorm coming. I don't think you're shoveling or plowing, but you might see a few snow flurries around late Sunday into Monday.